Right, let's talk about Life Day. Life Day is an event that happens in December of each year. It's active the entire month. The Life Day NPCs do not appear until the server has been rebooted, so it usually takes a week or two for the server to crash or for staff to reboot it. When it does come back up, the way it works is you go to an NPC either on Venry Island on Corellia, Anchorhead and Tatooine, or the Queen's Retreat, I think, or the Lake Retreat on Naboo. I like to go to Venry Island. It's real close to the shuttle, so here's the Venry Island shuttle. You're on up, the NPC will be wearing a red robe. You just talk to him, you get a waypoint. The waypoint is to a little Wookiee hut, either on Yavin, Dathomir, or Endor. It doesn't matter which one you go to. Run up, get the shit. You can go to any of the huts to complete the quest. So you'll see I have Dathomir is the one that it gave me for the quest. I'm not doing that because fuck Dathomir. I'm going to go to Endor. The one on Endor is very close. Well, I shouldn't say very close. It's about 2,500 meters from the starport, but it's the closest of the three. Plus, it's not as hostile as Dathomir. To help myself, I made a lifeday alias. So in each toon as I log in, you can do this on each toon, by the way, all 10 toons once per year. The toon has to be at least 30 days old. So if you just made a toon, it's not going to work. So I run lifeday, and what it does is it buys a bunch of tickets from my island to Venry Island, and then from Venry Island to Coronet Smuggler's Outpost. I go talk to the people, finish the quest, get my shit, back to the Smuggler's Outpost, fly to Corvella, from Corvella back to Vetplantis, where I started, to drop my loot off. And it does you also see the last thing it executes in the alias is it adds a waypoint for Endor, so way Endor, and then when you add waypoints off planet like that, you can't pick a name, which sucks. And you also have to put in the Z coordinates. So that's why it's negative 1100, negative 1000, negative 1000. Could have been negatives, could have just been 0 in the middle, doesn't matter. All right, so we're waiting on the shuttle here. While we do that, I'll mention the gifts, the rewards for doing the quest. It's very easy, you'll see. You just talk to people. It's a random gift between one of four things. A Life Day painting, which is a tree, a matriarch painting, a lady wook, a patriarch painting, a dude wook, or I think the most desirable one, my favorite at least, is the Life Day orb. You get one of those randomly. However, if you're a Wookiee, they give you the option of getting a Life Day robe instead. It's a red Wookiee robe. It's no different than a robe that a tailor could make visually. I mean, obviously, it's not crafted by a player. It says Life Day robe, but if you were wearing it, it doesn't look special. All right, so we're just I'm gonna pause this while I fly from Venry Island to Coronet and Coronet to Endor. All right, so we just landed on Endor. You see I have the new waypoint. I ran it a couple times, so that's why I have two. I like to turn my overhead map on. If you're on a crafting toon, you probably want to watch out for the red dots. Nothing's super bad, but I did I did get myself one-shotted a couple times on one of my crafters earlier. So the way the quest will work, we'll run out there. There'll be a little hut. There'll be 4 Wookiees, 2 inside, 2 outside. One inside is going to be called the Elder. You talk to the Elder. He gives you, he tells you to talk to the other ones. You talk to each of the other 3. You go back to the Elder, and he gives you your gift, your Life Day gift. So I will just pause this while I ride the 2 kilometers out. Oh, and a side note, if you're planning on doing this in all 10 of your toons, it makes sense to do it 2 at a time, just one on follow. Most of the time spent in this quest is just riding your swoop back and forth. Also, if you don't care about losing condition on any of your armor or anything that you're using, instead of riding back, you could fly out, finish the quest, get yourself killed, and then automatically come back to the cloner at the starport. If you're going to do that, you might want to store your clone data first so you don't have to deal with the wounds. I'm going to just fly back. So if I had a second toon logged in, I could easily go to Venry Island, get the quest on both, fly out, fly here, put one on follow, and just ride out there with one, and then complete it twice. So I think that would probably make the most sense, and that is usually what I do. But since I'm barely capable of recording this without fucking up with one toon, doing it with 2 would surely mean I would fuck it up enough times that I would not get it done this year. Alright, we're about 4 minutes. I like to try to keep it short, so I'm just going to pause until I get there. Alright, we have arrived at the Wook Hut. So you come in here, talk to the Elder, and then talk to each of the other ones. This is your first time and you're into that shit, you could read it all. I've done this on all 10 toons for many years in a row now. I'm sure I've stopped to read it a few times. I will not waste your time now. All right, once you talk to all of them, just go right back inside, chit-chat with the elder again. What sort of gifts? And then he gives you a gift, and we got a fucking patriarch painting. All right, so I'm going to fly back to my island where I started. Oh, I'll just run the starport, find starport, and then I will show you each of the gifts that I've gotten so far this year in the bag. All right, I'm back on my island, and here's the bag of what I got from my 10 toons. I got one of the lifeday paintings. Like I said, it's the tree one. I got 1, 2, 3 of the matriarch paintings. So there's the lady Wookiee. 4 of the patriarch paintings. That's this guy. 1 lifeday orb. It's a little guy when you drop it in the house, but it looks cool. And on my Wookiee toon, I chose to get the lifeday robe. I think the paintings usually sell maybe 250, 300K, somewhere in there. The lifeday orbs, depending on what time of the year, might sell, 300-400K now in December. And as the year goes on, the price would go up maybe 500K, 750K. I see them listed on vendors for $1 million plus. I see them stay there for a very long time. And I'm honestly not sure what the lifeday robe would go for. Probably the same as the paintings or less. So that's it for Life Day. All right, fuck it, I'm done.